Temptation Island's newest season brought plenty of drama, especially involving Ashley Moore, Grant Larsen and temptress Natalie Cruz, but the drama didn't end there and followed them to TikTok. The show follows 4 couples who test their relationships by living as singles and with the opposite sex. Many joined to prove their loyalty, such as Tyler Brashears and Taylor Bird. However, Tyler ultimately fell for temptress Kay Carlson and left the island with her while Taylor left the island alone. Ashley and Grant entered Temptation Island with similar goals, but their relationship didn't last either. Both formed connections with others, but only one left the island with their connection. Despite Ashley and Grant's shocking, yet satisfying final bonfire, their story was far from over. Natalie, who bonded with Grant but didn't leave the island with him, later re-entered the picture along with Ashley. The details of their messy and separate relationships with Grant unfolded in a dramatic TikTok live. Here's everything we know about the drama. Ashley, Grant and Natalie's journey on Temptation Island. Grant and Natalie bonded while Ashley moved on. Grant and Ashley joined the series to prove their commitment, but temptress Natalie quickly set her sights on Grant. While he claimed he'd remain loyal, their separation tested his resolve. In episode 2's bonfire, after seeing a clip of Ashley saying she'd never trust him again, Grant pursued Natalie. By episode 3, they had kissed and had sex in the shower. Ashley saw these shocking moments in episode 5's bonfire, and though heartbroken, she admitted she'd been waiting for this. Grant initially showed remorse but, after hearing Ashley badmouth him, deepened his connection with Natalie through dates and intimate moments. Meanwhile, Ashley explored her own connections with tempters Danny Spungberg and Logan Paulson, even calling them her boyfriends. As she grew closer to Danny, going on dates, sharing their first kiss, and even a bed, her romantic feelings left no room for Grant. While Grant seemingly remained torn between wanting Ashley and making excuses for his actions, he still continued sharing a bed with Natalie. Frustrated by his wishy-washy behavior, Ashley and Grant ended things at the final bonfire. Ashley decided to leave with Danny, while Grant walked away alone. Ashley, Grant, and Natalie give separate updates on their status. All 3 contestants are now single. Ashley looking at Grant cry into his hands during the last bonfire via Netflix. Despite their island connections, Ashley, Grant and Natalie are all currently single. According to Netflix's Tudum, Grant ended production unattached to either Ashley or Natalie. He claimed he was prioritizing his peace, stating, "I left the island alone, and I'm alone. I'm single, working on myself." However, the article also noted he remained tight-lipped about any post-show relationships. Meanwhile, Ashley and Danny's connection fizzled out, leaving her single for a few months. Yet, she revealed that she and Grant briefly got back together after he persistently tried to run into her, leading them to date for 2 months. However, Ashley later learned Grant had been dating Natalie since Netflix's Temptation Island, but still chose to reunite with Ashley and cheat on Natalie. Despite his attempts to make things work, Ashley ultimately couldn't trust him. Meanwhile, Natalie assumed her connection with Grant wouldn't continue, but was surprised when he invited her on a work trip and asked her to date exclusively. She agreed, only to later discover Grant started seeing Ashley again. Feeling disrespected but not surprised, she cut him off completely, ignoring his voice memos, texts, and a 4-minute apology video. Today, she remains single and thriving. Grant confronted Ashley and Natalie in explosive live. Things got heated on TikTok. Despite the status update Netflix provided, some Islanders' responses ruffled a few feathers, especially Grant's. Though he remained tight-lipped, he later released a video addressing his side of the story and disputing some of Natalie and Ashley's claims. On his Instagram, @Grant_Larsen_, he stated that he didn't leave the island with Natalie to avoid hurting Ashley's feelings but later became a couple after his work trip. Grant also claimed Ashley begged him to take her back just weeks later, not months, despite having her blocked. According to him, Ashley admitted she only left with Danny to spite him. Despite the messy history with Grant, Ashley and Natalie appeared on good terms, and even went live together on TikTok. TikToker Ricky, @StorytimeWithRicky, captured the live stream, where Ashley claimed Grant omitted the fact that he showed up at her house after filming. Although she admitted to texting him that she missed him, Ashley called it a moment of weakness, but acknowledged they kissed. Natalie stated they dated for a month, before Grant got back with Ashley. Ashley denied cheating on Danny, while Natalie insisted she only pursued Grant on the island because he claimed he was single. Grant later went live on Instagram, and Ashley and Natalie tuned in. He claimed that his child's mother called him, saying Ashley had reached out expressing her concerns for him and still loved him. Ashley admitted to calling but said only out of concern for his mental health. When Grant's live got banned, he called Ashley, angrily demanding she stop downplaying what happened. Ashley, visibly upset, hung up, broke down in tears, and ended her live with Natalie, via @OKLarjo. Grant later posted screenshots of Ashley blaming herself for their breakup and saying she still loved him, contradicting her public statements, captured by @Storytime with Ricky. While Grant appeared frustrated with the backlash, fans largely viewed his actions as an attempt to shift blame and tarnish Ashley's character. One Instagrammer, @actually.td, commented on his live, saying, "You posted a video saying you don't want people hating on Ashley, but your actions and attitude show otherwise. You've taken no accountability." For now, the former Temptation Island stars seem to have moved on, and put the drama behind them after the explosion.